Imagine a place where the desperate and the disenfranchised wash ashore with every tide. Welcome to Galveston, a city with secrets darker than its stormy skies. Meet Morris Black, a wiry man with a bleached peach pit face, who seemed no different from other drifters. But his story was anything but ordinary. At the Jesse Tree charity, Black proposed a peculiar plan: buy reading glasses in bulk and distribute them to the needy. He needed $2,000 to start. Ted Hanley, the charity's director, was intrigued but skeptical. The charity didn't have that kind of money, and Black faded back into the crowd. 2 months later, Black reappeared, handing out free reading glasses to homeless people. He was meticulous, even demanding glasses back from a man who smoked. Black's giveaways became popular, but his constant demands on Hanley's time were like Chinese water torture. By May, Black was disillusioned with his project. In July, Black returned with a mysterious offer. He knew someone who might give the Jesse Tree an interest-free loan to buy a vacant building. Around the same time, Hanley met a mute man with spiked gray-white hair and taped eyeglasses. The man demanded $50 for gas to drive to Beaumont. Hanley offered food and a place to sleep instead. The man, clearly testing Hanley, left and never returned. In August, Hanley saw Black one last time, distraught and in pain. Black cried, "Nobody can help, ever. Nobody can understand the nature of my problems." Weeks later, a boy fishing in the bay found a human torso. The body was identified as Morris Black. The man charged with his murder was Robert Durst. Durst, a wealthy real estate heir, had been living in Galveston disguised as a mute woman named Dorothy Sinner. He and Black were neighbors. Police found blood in both Durst's and Black's apartments, along with a paring knife and bloody boots. Durst was arrested but later jumped bail. Durst's story was bizarre. He came from one of New York's wealthiest families but lived among the homeless, often in disguise. In 1982, Durst's wife Kathleen vanished. She was about to graduate from medical school and had planned to divorce him. Durst was never charged. Durst's friend Susan Berman, a mafia princess, was murdered in 2000, just as police planned to question her about Kathleen's disappearance. Durst's arrest in Galveston brought national attention. Reporters and investigators from New York and Los Angeles descended on the city. Durst's family was powerful. His father, Seymour Durst, was a real estate mogul worth $650 million. Robert was the eldest of 4 children. Robert's childhood was marred by his mother's suicide. He witnessed her jump from the roof of their home when he was 7. As an adult, Robert rebelled against his family's wealth, living a hippie lifestyle in California before returning to New York to work for his father. Robert married Kathleen McCormick in 1973. Their marriage was troubled, and by 1981, Kathleen planned to divorce him. Kathleen vanished in January 1982. Durst claimed she boarded a train back to Manhattan, but her friends believed he was involved in her disappearance. In 1999, New York authorities reopened the investigation into Kathleen's disappearance. Durst went into hiding in Galveston. Durst's arrest in Galveston revealed his bizarre double life. He owned multiple homes but lived in a $300 a month apartment, often in disguise. Durst eluded capture for weeks, traveling across the country. He was finally arrested for shoplifting in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. In his car, police found $37,000 in cash, Morris Black's driver's license, and a list of directions. Durst was extradited back to Texas. Durst's family hired high-profile attorneys. Legal battles ensued, with charges in New York delayed until after the trial in Galveston. The media frenzy continued. Galveston hadn't seen this much attention since the 1900 hurricane. Everyone awaited the next twist in the case. Durst's trial in Galveston was a spectacle. The evidence included blood from the apartments and the dismembered body of Morris Black. Despite the evidence, questions remained. How did Black die? What was Durst's true involvement in Kathleen's disappearance and Berman's murder? The story of Robert Durst is a labyrinth of wealth, deception, and murder. Each revelation only deepens the mystery. Stay tuned as we uncover more about this chilling tale. Remember, in Galveston, the tide always brings something new. Secrets never stay buried.